match. How did you prepare? How did you mentally prepare yourself for the upcoming match that you obviously did so well in today?
I told you.
Oh, you must have been thinking like something like before the match started. You know, what was running through your head like a few minutes before the first round on Swiftwater?
Just trying to look bad, and didn't quite do that. I think I got like one good speech.
Now I remember hearing from a couple of outside sources that you were actually told not to use your usual secondary. That you were actually told to use the Girardi, and were actually forced to do that. Could you elaborate a little bit on that?
Well, I mean, they told me to do it, so might as well, right?
I'd like to know how they can force you to do something you don't want.
Yeah, that's just a rude question. As a elite sniper, as you are in UGC Platinum, the highest stage of caliber for TF2 competitive Highlander play, how can they tell you how to play your class? Like, why do you think that they were so adamant that you use a secondary that you personally do not agree with using?
I thought I'd change it up, you know.
That last on Viaduct where you were scoped in and you managed to get that headshot on High. Hein, how do you pronounce it? Whatever. High.
Wait, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the red team sniper. I mean, not the red team sniper. Red team spy on Viaduct. I mean, that must have been like such a rush of adrenaline to get that pick in such a rare occurrence to see so close by to just get that headshot off on the spy who should in all respects have backstabbed you. Like, well, how did you feel after accomplishing that? Like, what was going through your head as that happened?
I was just on top of the world, you know. It was the greatest moment.
We'll take a question from the audience. Dino?
Yes, I know that you had your sights set on the top sniper in the league, and I want to know what you're going to do this season to try to overcome the huge skill gap between you and Fluffy Vampire Slayer.
That's actually a really good question, Dino. Yeah, as we all well know, the Australian with 300 ping is just an unstoppable force on any map that you put him on. What do you think you are going to have to do between now and when you face Fluffy the Vampire Slayer in order to assure all of your voters who voted you into the All-Star match that you are the best sniper in UGC?
I don't know, move to Australia, train up.
I just love hearing Lego talk. Just keep talking and going to Jake. It's the best.
No, don't ask me questions. No, please don't.
I can listen.
TMP.
Alrighty, Jake. I've got another question for you. That's not related to TF2, but I've just got to ask. I gotta know. Boxers or briefs?
Briefs. Briefs.
When you go to Starbucks, what do you order?
Caramel Frappuccino.
What a sissy beverage. When you go to the store, do you buy polo shirts or t-shirts?
T-shirts.
Jake, what do you got?
Jake, when a girl walks up to you, what do you check out first?
Dead ass.
If you were a bird, where would you like to sleep?
What?
What?
He's running out of steam, guys.
Dope birds. What is this?
A nest? What?
Well, no. Like, would you want your nest to be in like a building? Would you want it to be on a tree? Would you want it to be in the roof or under a bridge? You got lots of options here, man.
Under a bridge. Okay. The homeless people.
Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Oh my god.
Team
Jacob.
Jake, hold on.
If you had to look at one part of a naked man for the rest of your life, would you pick his ass or his dick?
What the hell is this?
What? I didn't hear the beginning of that.
If you had to look at a naked man for the rest of your life, would you rather look at his ass or his dick?
In Lego's defense, Captain fed him that question.
I don't know, man. That's a weird question. Gareth asked
How
me,
many times do you think you click your mouse in an average day?
Lego's just barreling through.
I don't know. I'd say 2,000 to 3,000.
Gold or silver sparkles?
Silver.
Numbers of trophies you've earned in elementary and middle school for just participating.
I don't know. 10?
Approximately how much money do you spend on sex-related paraphernalia a month?
Oh my god.
It's in the thousands.
If you had to have any animal mounted in your room, alive or dead, which would it be?
Mounted a live animal? What?
Yeah, what?
You pin a live animal to the wall. Like, you take its skin, and you, like,
do you
nail
mount
it into
on
the
it?
wall, and it's, like, screaming in bloody pain, but then eventually it just sort of sits there, and you feed it fish. Or something. Or I don't know. Algae. I don't fucking know.
You're so... Lego, something's wrong with you.
Jake, do you have an answer?
For the mounting thing?
Yes.
Panda.
Would it be alive or dead?
Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's close.
Frito-Lays or Ruffles?
Ruffles.
Ruffles have ridges. Would you much rather have your life narrated by a stereotypical Asian man or a stereotypical Mexican man?
It's me.
Asian, obviously.
Whoa.
You write your
Whoa.
discipline. Approximately how many weights do you put in your mouse?
None.
Android or iOS?
Android?
How many rulers do you
Literally.
think you could shove inside your anus and still be able to play TF2 competently?
What?
It's a very simple question. How many rulers do you think you could insert into your anus and still be able to play TF2 without the pain becoming so excruciating that
Wait,
you
metric-
wouldn't be able
Metric
to
or
play
standard?
anymore? What? What's the
Metric or
standard?
standard?
3.
3, that's it?
It depends on the size of the ruler.
0 is my answer.
I've done a lot of testing. Not on me. On other people.
On mounted animals.
Lots of women.
Mounted animals.
Why don't we go on to the next question? Favorite book of Harry Potter?
None. I don't read that.
Excellent choice. I just opened to a random page of the Bible, and I want you to tell me what you think. Jerusalem, I will speak up for your good. I will never be silent till you are safe and secure, sparkling like a flame. How do you feel that is a metaphor for your sniper play?
What?
I don't know. Man.
In Isaac Amesiov's The Colossal Book of Mathematics, he goes in to talk about the problem of the Hotel Infinite, the hotel with infinitely many rooms and infinitely many buses that carry infinitely many people. Knowing this, that you can fill the infinite hotel with an infinite number of people, at what point do you believe that Stabby starts being good?
Never.
What is your favorite phone number?
Mine.
Would you like to share that with the class?
No.
Dude,
Do you
9 tails
believe
all the
that
way.
Sir Topham Hatt is actually the leader of a drug trafficking organization? If so, what sanctions should be brought against Railroad Land in order to prevent such atrocities from continuing and the the enslavement of the humans who are forced to walk the trains everywhere? That's why they have the faces in them, since they mount like people in there. It's like human centipede, except with mechanical pieces.
I didn't understand any of that question.
What do you think needs to be done in order to stop Sir Topham Hatt's drug trafficking organization and the enslavement of millions who are used to power his trains? This is a very important question. We're looking for deep political insight here.
Is George Carlin involved?
Yes. 6 of him.
I don't know.
Why don't we go on to the next question?
Yeah,
More political
next question.
questions. More political questions.
More political questions. All right.
Kanye West or Usher?
If you could tell Gabe Newell anything to do with TF2, what would you tell him?
Remove heavies.
I knew his answer.
Excellent answer. I would not agree, but just for Dino's sake. In the classic rules of chess, according to the U.S. Chess Federation, according to rule 2801, computer wall charts, an advantage of using a computer is that it can print updated wall charts each round. Do you believe that this ruling could actually be applied to other sports, like, say, croquet?
Yes.
If you had to see any of the 7 wonders of the world, if you were able to see any of the 7 wonders of the world in their full majesty and splendor, which would you pick and why?
Rar's ass.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. If you had to roll around in one of these 2 things, which would you pick? A bunch of needles filled with various unknown substances and used by at least 20 different crackheads, or the collective afterbirth and band-aids from over 1,000 pregnant women. Or no longer pregnant women.
What
Band-aids?
the hell?
What?
Oh, what?
Where are you getting band-aids from?
Go for Band-Aids, Jake.
I'm gonna go with the band-aids, maybe.
It's the afterbirth as well. You have to be
Oh.
fully
Where are you
informed
getting
here.
band-aids from?
They obviously get cuts!
What
the
are
man
you
go.
doing?
How does
the
this
man
tie to
go.
the afterbirth?
The authorities are outside of Lego's house right now.
I should actually go check the door. In Artemis Fowl, who do you most identify with?
Don't know what that is.
Well,
Do
thank
you
you,
even
Reed,
Commander
very
read
much.
books?
Nope.
Jake doesn't read.
Nope.
No wonder he's so good at TF2.
Just play TF2, man.
Terra Darkness Dementia Raven Way is a character in the Harry Potter universe, or at least as envisioned by Tara Gisby. Have you ever heard of My Immortal? And if so, what is the most disturbing passage you can think of on command?
Never heard of it.
He stuck his boy thingy in mine and we passively did it. That's what I remember. On to the next
Is that a question?
Wow. Yeah, no, yes, actually it is. He stuck his boy thingy in mine and we passively did it. That is the question.
I agree.
This is so gonna.
Absolutely, what?
That is very good. Mankind is not limited by his
disconnect.
perceptions
going
of
on YouTube
nature.
later.
Lastly, if a woman had to shove some part of her body up your ass besides her vagina, what would you pick?
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Alrighty, then let me rephrase that question.
Please do.
Say a woman had to push a specific body part against your face and hold it there. Besides her T, A, and V, what would you want shoved up against your face?
With her tongue, unless that's what he meant by T.
Her dick.
Did you know you can refinance your mortgage for approximately 2.555555% with countrywide mortgages?
No.
Now you do. Do you wish that TF2 was more popular?
Yeah.
Do you wish you had a rabid fangirl who would follow you everywhere you went?
I think he
Yeah.
does.
Do you think you have rabid fangirls who will follow
No.
you everywhere you went? When you have to discipline the small child locked in your basement, do you use a whip or do you use other means of torture?
He's whip.
Very classy.
Disciplinary
Very
action,
classy.
man. Disciplinary action.
Finally, and the last question, your favorite ice cream
Thank God.
topping.
I don't really eat ice cream that much.
He already
so-
told you this, Lego. Oh my god.
No, favorite ice cream flavor, not favorite ice cream topping.
Okay, if he doesn't eat ice cream, why would he have a topping?
I don't know, maybe he likes like walnuts or some shit.
He likes those fake chemically sprinkles. He eats
Yes!
them by the handful.
I just eat those.
Yes, he does. He just likes to eat them by the handful.
Yes, that.
Alrighty,
fake
folks, that's all the
chemically
time we have for today. Thank you for joining me in interviewing Jake, the Platinum All-Star Sniper for UGC Season 6. Thanks you so much for coming with us, and I hope that everybody here learned a lot.